Hi guys, in this video I'd like to share my experience of how I achieved an IELTS score of 6.5 on my first attempt within a limited time. I will talk about my preparation, what worked for me, what did not work for me, what I found difficult, what I would do differently if I had to take the test again. I have been studying English since secondary school. I attended English language courses in my country. Why did I decide to take the IELTS? I really love music. I wanted to study music and was looking for right programs for me. I found several programs that interested me. And guess what? They all required an IELTS score as part of the admission process. Since I had a very limited time, I immediately enrolled in an IELTS preparation course through an educational agency. This helped me stay focused, organized, and disciplined throughout my preparation. I do understand there are thousands of free resources available online, but when you have limited time, I think it's a good idea to work with a teacher and receive regular feedback because IELTS requires a clear structure and specific strategies in order to achieve your desired score. I was so motivated and used my time carefully. At that time, my job was quite demanding. Jet lag and fatigue often affected my productivity, but I was so motivated. I continued learning even when I was exhausted, which is something I do not recommend. Proper rest is important for clear thinking and effective learning. Take breaks when you need them. Prioritize your quality of your sleep. Rest is not a waste of time. It's a part of the learning process. My daily routine usually started with the breakfast and I went straight into my IELTS preparation. I recommend starting your day with the most difficult tasks. Later in the day, you can focus on easier activities such as speaking parts or the reviewing the vocabulary. This helps maintain a balance and prevents burnouts. One area I found particularly difficult was writing. Because of this, I spent more time on this section. I worked closely with my teacher who regularly gave her feedback on my essays and showed me what I need to improve. I think getting feedback is extremely important, that you can identify your weaknesses and work on them, focus on them. In addition, I read many sample essays online. You can check and work with them as well. For writing tests too, I think knowing the structure is very important. There are 5 essay types for the writing task 2. Opinion essays, discussion essays, double question essays, problem and cause solution essays, advantage and disadvantages essays. Try to learn how to quickly identify each question and understand its structure. With enough practice, this becomes much easier on your exam day. Once you know the structure, it becomes very easy to write about almost any topic. I recommend spending more time on writing tasks because in daily life we speak much more than we write, and sometimes it's difficult to express ideas using more advanced and academic languages. But things to keep in mind, you don't need to use overcomplicated vocabulary. It's much more important avoid grammatical mistakes and unnecessary repetition. What helped me was for writing task, I created the list of the words and the phrases that I can use for writing parts. For example, words increasingly, considerably, significantly, substantially, greatly, and it helps a lot for your IELTS preparation. What else I did was I divided words and phrases into categories such as verbs and nouns, and this made it easier to remember. You can use also these methods for your IELTS preparation. I also completed exercise from IELTS preparation books and online platforms. I used these platforms for my IELTS preparation. The links is in the description below. It might be helpful for you as well. If you are taking paper-based IELTS exam, I strongly recommend practicing writing by hand regularly so that you become comfortable writing quickly and clearly under time pressure. Another thing that helped me a lot was taking mock tests. Whenever I had free time, I did my mock tests from online platforms or from Cambridge IELTS books. The more mock tests you take, the better you become at managing your time. And time management is the most important skills for success in the IELTS exam. I also used flashcards and learned around 20 to 30 words every day. I used vocabulary books that included exercise and the answer keys so that I could check my mistakes and learn from them. One tip I have for speaking part is you can write down all the useful words, phrases related to most common IELTS topics such as music, education, technology, healthy lifestyle, the words such as components, hydration, sugary foods, physical activity, regular exercise, nutrition, reduce stress. And with these phrases, words, you can express your ideas more precisely. However, do not try to impress examiner by using very difficult words that sounds unnatural. The key is to communicate clearly and effectively. Besides practicing with my teacher, I also practice with my roommate and also with AI tools when I needed additional speaking parts exercises. And by the time exam arrived, I felt confident on my speaking parts. If I had to summarize, the key to success for IELTS preparation would be practice consistently, manage your time wisely, and if you work with a teacher, review your mistakes regularly so that you can learn from them. Now, what I would do differently? One mistake, I was postponing my real exam even when my mock test results were showing good results because I wanted to feel more prepared. Looking back, I would recommend taking the real exam as soon as your mock test result consistently reach your target score, because sometimes waiting longer doesn't provide significant improvements. To conclude, here are my 5 tips for anyone preparing for IELTS. Practice consistently, focus on weaker skill, learn vocabulary every day, speak with your teacher, friend or AI tool, and learn from your mistakes. Another thing I want to highlight is the importance of mindset. Before taking the IELTS exam, put it in your mind that you can achieve your target score, believe in your work that you've done, trust in your preparation, and go into the exam with positive mindset and doing your best rather than worrying about the results. During my preparation, I constantly reminded myself why I was taking the IELTS, how it would help me achieve my goals of studying music, and this helped me stay focused, organized, and motivated even when I felt tired. On the exam day, try not to revise all the materials. A quick revision is fine, and try not to stress because it's very difficult to concentrate when you are stressed. go into the exam with positive mindset and confidence. Thank you for watching this video. I hope this video was helpful. Share your target score and your biggest challenge, and good luck with your IELTS journey.